What's up, gamers? This is Proto, and it's a new month, and I've got a new list of games for us to take a look at. We got some nice little new games, completely new games coming out, some yearly games coming out, and some nice little indie games coming out for us. So let's not waste any more time, and let's look at the new games coming out in April. At number 10, we have Outriders. In this third-person RPG looter-shooter game, humanity has to find a new planet because all the resources have dried up on Earth. You're an outrider on the new planet Enoch, checking to make sure it's safe to colonize when a freak storm attacks your team and you're cryo-freeze for 20 plus years. You're waking up to a war and now you have powers that you can use. You have to discover a signal on the planet and what's really going on at the same time. Now you have 4 different classes that you can choose from, each with their own unique combat style that you can customize with gear, weapons, and etc. You can play solo up to a team of 3 as you explore this world. Now I got to put some time into this with the demo that they put out, and it has potential to be a good shooter game in my opinion. The graphics are very nice and detailed, giving me a vibe of Gears of War style combat. Outriders set to release April 1st. At number 9, we have MLB The Show 21. The latest version of MLB The Show is here with some new tricks to make it really stand out from the previous versions. With this game, you will have 3 main game difficulties to choose from, ranging from casual fun to hardcore simulation as real life players. You'll now be able to take your custom player from the road to the show mode and use it in the other game modes now. Updates to the franchise and March to October modes as well, and the next gen consoles will be able to create their own stadiums. So this one is shaping up to give players a lot to do with some amazing looking graphics for this game. MLB The Show 21 is set to release April 16th. And number 8, we have Moto GP 21. Moto fans can rejoice with a new game that will give them more of a challenge while still having fun at the same time. With over 120 official riders and 40 historic riders to choose from as you race over 20 different tracks. Now you can manage a current team or create your own with an extreme level of detail managing every aspect of the team. You'll be able to customize your character with great detail, and the AI and the system is back for veteran players to give them a real challenge. Now this game is really looking promising, especially with its level of graphical detail. This is one game I just enjoy just watching people play just because how graphically it looks. Moto GP 21 is set to release April 22nd. At number 7, we have Oddworld Soulstorm. A cult classic returns to us with a new entry in the series. Our reluctant hero Abe is back, and this time leading an uprising to save his people. Platforming, crafting, scavenging, and sneaking around is how you're going to survive in this crazy game. With its beautifully rendered graphics for side-scrolling action, this game most definitely brings back the nostalgia for me of the older games in the series. Oddworld Soulstorm is set to release April 6th. At number 6, we have Returnal. In this third-person roguelike shooter, you crash land on an alien planet and you have to find a way to get off. Now this won't be easy with the inhabitants trying to kill you, but if you die, you can come back to life to face them all over again in a death loop pattern until you figure out what's really going on. Every time you die, the weapons, equipment, and even the environment can change, making you change up your tactics and the way you move forward in the game. With this being a new IP, a lot is going to be expected out of this game. I most definitely get Souls-like vibe from this game. With its looks and the gunplay looks amazing to me. Returnal is set to release April 30th. At number 5, we have Lost Worlds Beyond the Page. This beautiful adventure game takes place in a young girl's diary, where her words shape the character's world, actions, and the future outcome in this action platformer game. You can use words to solve puzzles, giving you different options to complete tasks as you travel this fantasy world. This game is completely narrated along its way with its unique art style that will make it very pleasing to play through. Lost Worlds Beyond the Page is set to release April 6th. At number 4, we have Cozy Grove. In this unique game, you play as a spirit scout that comes to a haunted island and ever-changing to explore, craft, and to the spirits of this island. Now as you help the spirits They will give you items to help improve your island and bring back life as well as color to it. Now this game is like a hybrid of Animal Crossing with the art style of Don't Starve, but it makes you feel warm on the inside. Looking at the gameplay and the trailers, it made you feel like you was doing a good thing and helping. Cozy Grove is set to release April 8th. At number 3, we have Night Squad 2. Sequel to the first Night Squad, this one brings more game modes, more weapons, a wide variety of things to make the game a real challenge. You can play up to 8 players total or use custom AI bots to make the matches challenging. A perfect party game for friends to enjoy with its simple to learn and play controls. I could definitely see this as a great game for people just to get together and play, especially if you're streaming it together or just having fun. Night Squad 2 is set to release April 14th. At number 2, we have RType Final 2. A blast from the past for shoot 'em up games is here. With a nice look of graphics along with a challenging gameplay, pilot your RType fighter that you can customize with weapons, color schemes, logos, and more as you fight off an alien race trying to wipe out the human race in this side-scroller action game. Fight waves of relentless enemies with this bullet hell game, either solo or with friends. RType Final 2 is set to release April 30th. And at number 1, we have Stones of Harloff. A unique set on a dungeon crawler game set in completely VR. You're shipwrecked on an island where you have to discover the mysteries and the curses of this island. Armed with a sword, a shield, and a spell book, become the ultimate mage, casting spells in VR in a semi-open dungeon crawler game. Stones of Harloff is set to release April 22nd. And that's just some of the games we got coming out in April. Of course, you know, like I said, we got some big titles coming out that a lot of people are going to be getting their eyes on. And like I said, some yearly games coming out. So we got a little bit for everybody. Now, I will be doing a review on Outriders, RType Final 2. And I'm going to have my eyes on a couple of other games just to see. But let me know how you guys feel in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If there's a certain game that you want to get, you think about getting, write it down in the comment section and let me know. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I talk about stuff going on in the gaming and tech world. I do reviews on some of the latest gaming tech that's out. I do top 10 and new games coming out every month and so much more. Make sure to follow me on social media pages so you can keep up to date with what's going on if you want to reach out to me. I love talking about gaming, so don't be afraid to hit me up. You can catch me streaming on Twitch playing indie, PC, and console games. I love playing them all. I don't mind chatting up while I'm talking. And make sure to hit that follow button if you catch me streaming. But this is Proto, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.